All right, good morning, sixth grade. How we doing?
Good morning.
Good morning, Omar. You're the only one that greeted me today. Okay, so I'm going to greet you all. So good morning to the following people that decided to show up today on Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020 at 8 a.m. Just before I begin, you better turn your cameras on because that's how you're going to get credit if you read the chat message. Good morning to the following students. Good morning to Amanda. Good morning to Carlton. Good morning to Taris. Good morning to Jaden Smith. Good morning to Jaden F. Good morning to Yadiel. Nice to see you. Good morning to Blessing. Good morning to Denzel. Buenos dias. Good morning to Lorenzo Cruz. Good morning to Janaea. Good morning to Evelyn. Good morning to Isaiah. Good morning to Omar. Nice to see you guys today. So let me tell you guys what we're going to be doing today, and then we're going to get straight to business, okay? So today, folks, we're going to be working with solving problems with proportions. So we're going to be using proportions, which is equivalent ratios, to find the missing value. That is what we're going to be working with today. We already started working with this in the beginning of the week and towards the end of last week with unit rates, but we're going to reinforce that and review that skill that we did throughout the year. Because in 7th grade, you got to know how to do this. That's why we're reviewing it now. We're taking 6th and 7th grade work, putting it together to get you really ready. So I'm going to share my screen. For anyone that does not have the packet, I posted it in Google Classroom. I also emailed it out. Also, too, since it's in Google Classroom, I told you starting Monday, you have to send me the work on the computer. And if you need assistance, you can ask Amanda. She'll be more than happy to help you. She'll show you how to do it on the computer. She's very, very good on that. So she'll show you. If you need help, reach out to her at the end of class. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get right to business. Let me just go into Google Classroom, folks. Google, here we go. All right, here we go. Google Classroom. I'm going to pull up exactly what you guys are going to be seeing. No surprises. And I'll release the exit ticket towards the end of class. I already have it pre-written. All right, here's today's work. We're going to start with Omar. You're going to read today's learning target.
Learning target. I can proportionally set up a.
I can properly
set up a proportion, find the missing value, and apply it to real-world situation.
Great. Okay, Omar, can you read where it says today's scholars? What is today's little blurb?
Today's scholars, we are going to learn how to create, set up, and solve proportion to find the missing value.
Okay, number 1, a proportion. Know this word, it's on your exit ticket. Omar.
Proportion is a statement that shows that two rates or ratios are equivalent, equal.
Okay. A ratio shows, a proportion shows that two statements or rates or ratios are equivalent. They're equal. All right, remember, in a proportion, the units must be in the same order in both the ratios, such as teaspoons is to pounds as teaspoons is to pounds. We've been doing that with unit rate. So we're just going to add the other side, and we're going to do the butterfly method. Remember the butterfly method? Remember this? Multiply and divide. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to label, cross multiply and divide the butterfly method. That is what we're working on today. Let's get right to work. All right. Denzel, I want you to repeat after me. I'm going to help you. Denzel, unmute yourself.
May I read it? Oh, never mind.
You could do the next one, okay?
Okay.
Denzel, repeat after me. You can peel 4 potatoes in 10 minutes. How long will it take to peel 14 potatoes? How long will it take to peel 14 potatoes? Use a proportion to solve. Okay, I'm going to help you out, and you're going to tell me what to write. Denzel, what 2 units are we comparing? We're comparing potatoes to do you know? You want someone to help you? Yeah. Lorenzo, what are we comparing? Potatoes to what? Potatoes to minutes, right? Minutes. Escribe. Potatoes y minutos. Okay, now we have Nazier and Yadiel. So now we have another 2 students. So now we're at, I don't even know how many, now we're at 15. Okay, so we're gonna write our proportion. We're gonna label it potatoes is to minutes as potatoes is to minutes. Very, very straightforward. Potatoes is to minutes. I'm gonna make a line. Okay, which equals potatoes. And then we're going to write minutes. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna take a red, and I'm gonna go like this. This is the proportion. Make sense? Everyone with me so far?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's keep going. All right. All right. So now that we got that, now all we got to do now is substitute the numbers. So let's look at the problem that Denzel and I read. Denzel and I said that there are 4 potatoes for 10 minutes. How long will it take to peel 14 potatoes? So in the second question, we're looking for the minutes. So when it says how long here, you're going to write this is looking for the minutes. Okay? So now let's go fill it in at the bottom of our paper. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to use blue. So the first number is potatoes over minutes. So we're going to go like this. Okay, I'm going to show you. Potatoes over minutes. Hold on one second because someone else is trying to come in. Not sure. Oh, Jerickson. Okay, let me just write that Jerickson now has arrived. All right. So now we got potatoes is to minutes. So we got 4 potatoes in 10 minutes. So we're going to write 4 over 10 on the first part of our paper. So I'm going to take my pen. 4 is the potatoes over 10 minutes equals this part. How long? We don't know. We have to figure that out. And then it says in 14, sorry, I made a mistake there. Hold on, this shouldn't be here. It says, how long will it take to peel 14 potatoes? So I know that the 14 potatoes goes as my numerator. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. What's going on here? It got erased, why? Let's try this again. So we have 14 potatoes, and we don't know how many minutes. So we're gonna call it question mark. Now, we're gonna cross multiply to figure out this answer. So we're gonna cross multiply 10 times 14, and we get 140. Right, we're gonna multiply. Then we have to divide by 4 to find out the X, or the question mark. Okay, 4 does not go into 1. It goes into 14 3 times. I'm going to put a 3 here. This gives me 12. This gives me 4 minus 2 gives me 2. Bring down my 0. 4 goes into 25 times, and that gives me 20. So the final answer that we would write on our paper, and I'm going to write it up in here, it said it will take 35 minutes to peel 14 potatoes. So I'm going to write it in here. Answer. It will take 35 minutes to peel 14 potatoes. Again, we did the butterfly method as it says right here. This butterfly method, okay? There's no surprises. We set up the labels, then we substitute the numbers. So the reason why 4 is at the top is because it goes with potatoes. The minutes is 10 on the bottom. How long is the minutes? That's why there's a question mark. And 14 potatoes is the numerator. You cross multiply, 14 times 10 is 140. Then divide by the numerator of 4 to figure out this missing number, which is now going to be, I suggest you write this down. I suggest you write 35 here. Like that. Now to check it, I would do 35 times 4, I get 140, and 10 times 14 is 140. So 4 over 10 is equivalent or equal to 14 over 35 because both products are equal 140 when you multiply. Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Okay, can I move on?
Yes.
All right, great. This is how we're going to do these. Okay, next problem. I think I promised Lorenzo he can read in a minute. Mr. Lorenzo Cruz, please read me problem 2 on page 3. If Lorenzo Cruz is in the house, please read the problem. If not, I'm going to call on somebody else. Okay, he's not listening, so we're going to call on somebody else right now. Carlton, can you read me this problem, please? Loud and proud, kiddo.
I was gonna read it.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Show your face. Carlton, you'll do the next one. Show your face, Lorenzo.
A painting is 2 inches tall and 3 inches wide. If it is enlarged to a width of 15 inches, then how tall will it be? You must use a proportion.
All right, Lorenzo, let's see what you can come up with. What are the 2 units we're comparing here? Inches what?
What? Oh,
What are we comparing? Inches?
to width.
Mm-hmm. And inches wide. Good, Lorenzo. Lorenzo, don't go anywhere. You're not done yet. Get back over here.
Oh, man.
I know. Oh, man is right. Let's go. Write this down.
Okay.
Come on. It's for your benefit. So we're going to do inches over inches tall over inches wide. We're going to put the line. Remember that? You just said what we're comparing. So I'm just writing it again. Inches tall over inches wide. So now, like this. See? Right from what Lorenzo said, we're comparing the height to the width. So now, Lorenzo, we're going to go back to the word problem, which I annotated in red, sir. And we're going to substitute the numbers in the correct spot. First, numbers go with the first proportion. 2 inches tall, 3 inches wide. What's the numerator here, kiddo?
Yeah. 2 inches tall.
So what's the numerator? Is it 2 or 3, kiddo?
3.
We want to do tall.
No, 2.
Try again. Good. 2 over 3. So we're going to write, if my computer cooperates, 2 over 3 equals. Let's bring this part down now. Next sentence. If it is enlarged to a width of 15. So the width is where? The numerator or the denominator? Denominator. We got to find out the top. Now, I know we said to cross multiply, but there's also another way you could do it. You could say 3 times what is 15? 3 times what is 15, guys?
5.
5. So if I multiply the denominator by 5, guess what I do to the numerator?
And 5.
Right. And I'm going to show you why this is true. So this would actually be 10 here. Yeah? 10. Good. This would be 10. Now let me show you why this works with the butterfly method. If I was to multiply, cross multiply, 15, oh no, hold on a minute. This isn't working. If I was to cross multiply, right? 15 times 2, I would get 30, yeah? Right? 30 divided by 30 divided by 3 would give me 10. So it's the same thing. In this one, you could do it. So this would actually be 10 inches tall. So we're going to write in the box that the answer would be 10 inches tall. So we're going to write answer. The painting will be 10 inches tall. Again, 10 over 15 is the same as 2/3 because 10 divided by 5 is 2 and 15 divided by 5 is 3. Or 2 times 15 is 30, just like 3 times 10 is 30. Cross multiply. Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Okay. It's just very hard for me to do the butterfly method on here because there's not much space. But we will do it on the next problem. All right. I'm going to erase this in 3. In 2. In 1. Here we go. Again, if you miss anything, you could always go back to the video. It's all there because I'm recording the lesson for those that showed up today. All right, let's do the next one. All right, Carlton, I promise you to read me. We're now on page 4, guys. Problem 3. Get Carlton.
15 dance tickets were sold in 1/2 hour. If this rate continues, how long would you expect it to take to sell 270 tickets? You must use a proportion. Yeah, you must use a proportion. What are 2 units being compared?
All right. So we have a little issue here. And the issue that we got here is that we need to know, right? Hold on a minute. Now my computer is messed up. Hold on a second. We need to know, let me just, did I minute? Okay. We need to know how many minutes are in an hour. That's the first thing before we do anything else. Who thinks they know how many minutes are in an hour? Who knows? 30, 60, what?
60.
Good, Lorenzo. 60 minutes. You're going to write equal 1 HOUR, which is 1 hour. So if you have a half an hour, how many minutes is that? How much is a half an hour? If 1 hour is 60 minutes, how much is a half an hour? What's half of 60?
30.
30. So there you go. So that answers the first part. Now, Carlton, what are the 2 units I'm comparing? What to what? Tickets to what?
Tickets to 60 minutes.
Let me call that hours. Yep, to hours. Let's just do hours. It'll be easier, okay? You're right. You're not wrong. Actually, let's do it. Actually, you're right. Let's do it. Let's put minutes. You're right. I like that one better. Minutes. And then we can put HRS, which is hours. Now, we're going to set the proportional. Okay?
Miss, my charger is dying. My thing is dying. I'm gonna go get my charger.
All right, so we're going to compare tickets to hours/minutes because we have to convert equals tickets. Some you put hours, some you put minutes. Same thing. Minutes. Now what we're going to do now is we are going to substitute the numbers in the correct spot. But before we do that, I need to make sure that this is a proportion. So I'm going to make my line, because again, remember, I'm using a computer. I'm not in this classroom. I'm trying my best to help you out. So now we're going to take this line and we're going to fill in the first proportion. So 15 tickets in a half an hour. If 60 minutes is 1 hour, 30 minutes is a half an hour. So it's going to be 15 over 30, guys. So this is going to write 15 over 30 equals. It says how long. I don't know the minutes, so I'm going to call it a question mark. But it says that you have 270 tickets, and tickets goes on the numerator. So the cross butterfly method says I have to multiply. So I'm going to show you with another color now. So I'm going to multiply 30 times 270. And 30 times 270 is 8,100. So I multiplied 27 times 3, right, which is 81, and then I added 1, 2 zeros. So that's how I got 8,100. And now I got to divide it by 15 to figure out this missing number. So 8,100 goes into 15. So 15 doesn't go into 8, but it goes into 81 5 times. 5 times 15 is 75, folks. This becomes an 11. This becomes a 7. So now this becomes 6. Bring down the 0. This goes in 4 times. 4 times 15 is 60. 0. Bring down the 0. And then 15 goes into 0 times. So it's going to take 9 hours, which is 540 minutes, to sell 270 tickets. So this is converted in minutes. This 540 minutes has to now be converted into hours. So what you would do is you would do 540 divided by 60, and you would get 9 hours. Okay, I'm not going to show you that now just because of time. I want to respect your time. So answer. It will take 9 hours, which is 540 minutes, to sell 270 tickets. There you have it, folks. Again, how I got the 9 hours is I know that there are 60 minutes in every hour, so 120 and 2, 180 and 3, 240 and 4, 305, 360 and 6, 420 and 7, 8 is 480, and 9 is 540. Okay, I converted, I divided 540 by 60, and that's how I got 9 hours. Okay, because remember, every hour has 60 minutes. I'm just going to start erasing some of the top. But I know most of you are somewhere at the bottom. Jerickson, are we good? I see you looking. Muy bien? Yes? Okay. Okay, trust me, you're going to need to know this when you go to 7th grade because it comes up again. It's a big part of the unit in 7th grade. You got to know how to do proportions.
Yes.
Yes.
Will 7th grade be hard?
Well, it's going to be more work, but just pay attention and you'll be fine. You pay attention, you'll be fine. All right? All right, let's do the next one. Lorenzo, read me this one about the Bronx Pizzeria. I made this up. Go ahead.
You said number 5, right?
Number 4, page 5, yeah.
Okay. The Bronx Pizzeria's menu says that 5 pizzas cost $60. What will 9 pizzas cost?
Lorenzo, answer number 1. Read it and tell me what to write, please. Let's go.
What are the 2 units that are being compared in this problem? Pizzas and cost.
Good. What do my fractions look like? How do I set this up now, Lorenzo Cruz?
I need help with that.
No, you don't. What are the 2 units we're comparing? Pizza to what? You just said it.
Oh, pizza and cost.
Right. So that's how you set the fraction up. You just already answered your own question.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, Lorenzo, I got to make the line here. Oh, man, it didn't do what I wanted. Oh, because I have to go back and do it again. Oh, my goodness, this is so annoying. Okay. All right, Lorenzo. Step 3, I'm going to do in this box and continue at the bottom just because I want to, I won't be able to, if I scroll up, it's going to come out of order. So, pizza. What does the first sentence say? 5 pizzas is $60. So, Lorenzo, what is the numerator here?
60.
The numerator is 60? 60.
9.
5 pizzas is the
9.
numerator. 5. How much do 5 pizzas cost me, Lorenzo?
60.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I was confused.
It's all right. It happens. Equals. Now let's look at the next one. What will 9 pizzas cost? Do I know how much 9 cost? No, I know, but there's 9 pizzas. over a question mark, right, Lorenzo?
Yeah.
So Lorenzo, now I got to cross multiply on the diagonal. So I'm going to multiply what's 60 times 9. That's easy. 9 times 6 is what?
45.
Not 45.
50.
54.
I'm not 54. Add a 0. Okay, careful there.
All right.
Okay, so we have 540. And we have to now divide it by 5. If you have a calculator, you'll get the answer very quickly. This goes in, 5 goes into 5 once. This gives me 5. This gives me 0. Bring down the 4. 4. 5 does not go into 4. Put a big fat 0. This gives me 0. Lorenzo, help me out. How many times does 5 go into 40?
8.
8. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a little sloppy there. 8. So that means, Lorenzo, how much do 5 pizzas cost? Lorenzo Cruz.
108.
Great. So make sure this is on your paper. This can go in either in box 2 or box 3. I don't really care where it goes. Answer. It will cost $108 for 9 pizzas. Almost done. We have problem 5 and 6 to do, and then your exit ticket, and then you're going to do that. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit so we can get done quicker. Okay, I'm going to start erasing some of the stuff. So you guys got to keep up with me. I told you I move fast. Keep up with me. Again, you could start in box 2 and continue in box 3. Okay, I just did it there because of spacing, and I didn't want to mess up the paper for you. All we're doing is once we have the units, Lorenzo, we just substitute the numbers. Not that difficult. You can do it. I believe in you. Is Leilani in the house? Because if Leilani's in the house, I want her to read number 5 for me. Is she? I thought I saw her on here. Leilani Cruz. Leilani, would you like to read number 5 on page 6 for me? Jerickson, would you like to read? I'll help you. Wait, who said they wanted to read?
Leilani.
Oh, Leilani, are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to read this problem?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I wasn't sure if you were with me. That's why I was going to call Jerickson. But Jerickson can do the next one. Good, Leilani. Read it for us. Okay.
There are 460 calories in 4 ounces of a type of ice cream.
Mhm.
How many calories are in 6 ounces of that ice cream? Use a
Proportion.
proportion.
All right, Leilani, what are we comparing? We're comparing what to what? What does it say in the first sentence?
Calories to ounces.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you, Leilani. Thank you, twins.
Aww.
All right. Now, oh man, why is it not letting me write a U? Okay. Now, what are the labels going to be? How am I going to set these labels up, Leilani Cruz? Any ideas what they're going to look like?
Calories over
Yep, you got it. Equals calories over what, dear?
ounces.
Great. Remember, I got to make the division slash. So I'm going to do it in blue. All right. Now we're going to substitute the numbers, and then we're going to do the butterfly method. So, Leilani, what does it say in the first problem? How many calories are there, kiddo?
460.
Right, 460 in 4 ounces. So I'm going to write 460. Actually, I'm going to type that. It will look neater. I don't really like the way it's coming out by hand. So this would be 460 over 4. And then I'm just going to go put the division sign. Equals how many calories in 6 ounces? Question mark. Over 6. And now I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another thing on here. And I'm going to make a line. So it looks like this. That looks neater. Now I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to multiply 460 times 6. It says butterfly method. So I'm going to write 460 times 6. Okay. I know that 0 times 6 is how much, Leilani?
0.
Good. 6 times 6.
36.
Good girl. Help me out. 6 times 4. 27. So 2,760. I now got to divide that number by 4. Okay, so if you have a calculator, just because there's not enough space here for me to show you, 2,760, put my comma, divided by 4 is equal to what? How much?
Give me a minute.
I'm just going to erase that and write that neater. So don't mind me, little thing going on here. So we got 2,760 over 4. Well, the 4 really should go here, really. Tell me when you're ready, Rayana, with the answer. Any ideas?
You said divided by 4, right?
Yeah.
Is equal to 690.
Right, so it's 690 calories for 6 ounces, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to write over here in the text box that answer. We're just going to write this, that there's 600, oops, let me make a colon. There's 690 calories in, by the way, these were all state exam questions that you just answered. Calories in 6 ounces, which means what answer should we pick, Leilani? A, B, C, or D?
B.
Good job. So you circle B, check B, whatever you want to write.
Am I doing good today, miss?
Yes, Lorenzo. But I missed you guys for the last 2 days. Please come. You're doing very well. We're almost done.
That's what's up.
Okay, focus, Lorenzo. Make sure you write this down.
Okay.
And make sure you send me the work.
Okay.
So 690 times 6 is going to give me 2760. I actually am looking at this question and I made a mistake. You're supposed to actually find the unit rate. Okay, so which is 690. Then you're supposed to take 690 times 6. I made a mistake here, but I didn't catch it when I wrote this like a few months ago, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna start erasing this now. I'm gonna erase starting on the top. I hope you all selected B now. Almost done. All right, we got one more after this. And then we are done. And then you can go do my exit ticket. All right, I think I promised Jerickson. Jerickson, hey bud. All right, ready? Let's read together. Miss Wong's students
Miss one student
are painting a mural
are painting a mural
in their classroom.
in their classroom.
They mixed yellow
They mix yellow
and blue paints
and blue paint
for a green background
for a green background
and found the
and found the
ratio of
ratio of
the amount of
the amount of
yellow to blue
yellow to
Excuse me.
blue
is
Leilani's
3 to 4.
is 3 to 4.
computer died.
Use
Use
the table
the table
to find ratios
to find ratio
equivalent to
equivalent to
3:4.
3,4.
Okay. Jerickson, 3 por qué número son 6?
3 por 2.
4, 2, 4 por 2 son what?
8.
8, right? Times 2. We just did this. Escribe. Times 2. Times 2. Muy bien. Okay, we're not done yet. Let's keep going. 3 times what? 3 por qué número son 9? 1, 2, 3, yeah? So we're going to multiply 3 times 3 to get 9 and 4 times 3 to get 12. So this now becomes 12 here. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12 and 4 times 4 is 16, sir. So now this becomes a 16. Amanda, yes, go. So then the answer to C on your paper would be 12 over 16. I know it's on here, but, and then D, the missing fraction would be 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 6 is 18. And 4 times 6 is 24. Preguntas, questions. So if you go scroll down to the bottom of your page, I'm just going to show you. You see D and E, C and D there. Again, how I got the 12 is I multiplied 3 times, let me see what it said. I multiplied 3 times 4 to get 12, and then 4 times 4 gives me 16. And I had 3 over 4. So 3 times 6 is 18, and 4 times 6 is 24. If you scroll down, I can't do that because then the paper gets messed up. All right. So there we go. I'm going to start erasing it now. So it should have been 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 12, 16. Okay, we're going to move on now to the exit ticket. Then I'm going to release the exit ticket for all of you on this call to do it. You should all get 100 if you listen to what I say right now.
Okay.
So let's pay attention. All right. It says Ari spends $24 for 8 basketballs. How much is 32? We're going to create a proportion. So in this question, I'm comparing cost to basketballs. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So just because of time, I want to respect your time. Okay? We know we got 24, which is the cost for 8. We have to find out how much one is. 24 over 8. And then it says 32 basketballs. If basketballs is the denominator, cost, basketballs. This is now the basketballs. How do I go from 8 to 32? I don't care. Somebody can call it out. Somebody tell me. What do I do? What
8
operation?
times 4.
Yes. So if I multiply the denominator by 4, check this out. Let's do the numerator. Multiply by 4. And who knows what 24 times 4 is?
I was going to say
How much is it? $24 times 4.
96.
$96. So $96. So what answer should you pick on the paper? A, B, C, or D?
B.
B, $96. Now, the third question that's not on here is going to ask you what is a proportion on your exit ticket. So when you do that, you're going to use page 1 of your packet. A proportion, as you write this down, is a statement that shows that 2 rates or ratios are equivalent. So question 3 on the exit ticket, you have to refer to page 1. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. So let's get there. Let's finish this up. Let's now take this away. Okay, you will have an assessment tomorrow. We will be going over the practice, the real assessment, and then you'll take the one on Google Classroom. Should be no reason why you can't get the work done. All right, let's do the next one. Carlos, it says, bought one container that for $7 for cherries. How many containers can he buy if he has $14? Well, this is pretty easy. 1 equals 7, so 14 is going to buy how many?
2.
2. Whoa, okay. So we're going to do 1 container over $7. Somebody did that quick. Equal something over 14. We know that to get from 7 to 14, I got to multiply by 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if I multiply the denominator by 2, I got to do good. So he's going to need 2 containers, which is going to be choice A. Now, does anyone have any questions on what we did?
No.
Because here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to now release the exit ticket in a moment. And you're going to do exactly as we just did in today's lesson. But the only difference is that there's going to be a third question that talks to you about proportions. Make sure you give me the